Hello, everyone. This is Hadrian.
And I'm Mal.
Thanks for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion Conquer the Stars in our Mystics and Merchants series. Mystics and Merchants. It's saying mystics that we're going to have to figure out. But anyway.
It sounds like there should be some kind of like, oh, like in the background when you say mystics, right? Something.
We need to layer that into every episode at the exact moment that I'm saying mystics and merchants. Just have an angelic chorus playing.
Something. Well, I'll look for a clip. I'll look for something.
Yeah. So we were just saying in between episodes, we stopped recording for number 3, and then waited a whole day and got ready to record number 4 the next day because that's how YouTubers do it.
Exactly. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do.
No, that's true. That's true. Joking aside. But anyway, we were talking in between episodes about the fact that at the moment, this is not going too terribly. But every single time we have ever said that in an Extreme Bromance series, in that same episode, everything blows up in our face. So this could be the one to watch.
The Terrans are killing one of my frigates right now.
I'm watching that.
They just did. And I don't know why they did, because we have agreements, and all I was doing was passing through. I wasn't trying to do anything. But
they're the Terrans, man.
But they killzord me.
They're the Terrans.
Yeah. Bastards. But as you were saying, I think the concern when we look at this right now, we're in turn 71. We really need to take the legs out from underneath the Sacra. We need to start that process by turn 125, 150, I think, at the latest. Otherwise, we're going to have big problems.
Yep.
And didn't you mention, right, when we were talking, in between episodes, you were saying you were going to try to do the diplomatic shuffle with them, at least for the short term?
Yeah, I actually, while you've been talking, I just I established embassies. They did want an annual tribute of 1 billion credits from me, so I was like, okay.
Sure.
They are not interested in a non-aggression pact, big surprise. However, they will take a trade treaty straight up. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I would do it, sure. What's the worst case? What's the worst case scenario? Yeah. It goes for, whatever, 30 turns or whatever the heck it is, and you can decide to re-up at that point. If we're not ready to go to war. If we are ready to go to war, then you just won't re-up it. Are you concerned about giving them a boost right now?
Yes. They're already slightly a runaway AI, and I just don't want to make it worse.
Well, looking at where they can go to now, they can expand, galactic west towards you, but if they go south, they're going to start to create conflicts with others, which isn't necessarily bad. Now that I think about it.
That's true. These are true words that you speak. And thankfully, because they backed off militarily, I now have something of a defensive force in Dagon. It's not a lot, but I'm going to start slowly building it up to where they would have to think. Because it's extreme, they might still be able to run over me with any concerted fleet that they sent my way. But if I could put a dent in that fleet, that might keep them from getting too much deeper into my system, especially when you consider the fact that I did go ahead and proactively set up a starbase early on in Procyon, which is behind Dagon. I am approaching my current command point cap, though, so that's also something to consider. Because the AI doesn't have to think about command point caps the way we do, especially not in an extreme setting.
No, sir. They can do what they want to do.
Pretty much.
I am curious what they did make the cap. Like, what is their cap? Because there has to be one.
If I could see that, I would tell you. All right, looks like my ships are arriving. Yeah, they have a destroyer and a frigate in use, which is the border system with me.
There's a pirate base here. Okay.
Pirate base where?
Palladius.
Oh yeah, it just popped up. I can't. Oh, interesting. I can't see which. Oh yes, I can. I have to point to the planets. But it's on Palladius 2.
Yep. I'm building a destroyer right now. I'll take care of it.
Is your space factory under threat right now?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna hope that they don't kill it.
They probably will. Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Bye-bye. Damn.
It's okay. At least it's not that expensive to replace. I'm more concerned about... Well, I have a colony ship and a frigate arriving in the system, in the Palladius system at the same time, so it should be okay. You're grabbing ECM Jammer, correct? And I'm grabbing Shield?
Yes, in one turn.
Okay.
And then, so next turn, I'll send the trade your way.
Okay.
Cross your fingers. I was going to say fingers crossed, but cross your fingers that I can get this station set up in Dagon before they get any funny ideas. Because if I can do that, that's another nice way to help ensure that Sakura don't do too much damage if they come charging at me. But every single time in an extreme Bromance series that we played, extreme difficulty at all that we've played together, anytime I've done this to the AI, even when it's justified as it is now, which it hasn't always been, as you've rightly pointed out, they have come charging.
Yeah.
So we need to be prepared for that.
And they're aggressive anyway.
Yeah, so, that's the Sakura.
Yeah.
/ Krogan.
Yeah, / Krogan. Trying to decide what I want to go after next.
Looks like the Terrans and the humans are going at it. They just killed a scout. Okay, that research is completed. Diplomacy, Gnolam, audience.
Training my first spy.
Did I not finish? Okay, evidently it did the thing where it said the research was one turn away, but it wasn't actually one turn away.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, duh, of course not. I'm sorry, I haven't chosen it yet. So it completed and I just went straight to trade, but I haven't picked. So I was getting ECM Jammer. You got class 1 shield, right? Just want to triple check.
I did. Yeah, I got class 1 shield.
Okay, select. Okay, now we're good. Derp. All right, so now biotechnology, electronics. Okay, now I'm going to go for electronics, right? So that's the next technology, military-wise, that could help us. It'll give us an electronic computer, and then I will go for electronic computer if you go for a deep scanner. Will that work?
Deep scanner is worthless. I'm actually going to grab private funding next because I want advanced data center. I recommend you do that too. That's a pretty big bonus in research.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I was thinking both of us do private funding, and then yeah, we can go after whatever electronics just to get through it.
Yeah, that is being heavily recommended by my advisors as well, in addition to you. So there you go. All right, so let me go ahead and upgrade those destroyers, get them in position. All right, so I now have a decent fleet guarding Dagon Prime. Not really much stronger, but let me go ahead and send that deal your way now. There you go.
I'm inclined to accept that deal.
I'm going to go ahead and buy a hydroponic farm on Meso so that planet grows a little faster. Actually just moved a pop down into production there, which made its growth stagnant. But it has enough food production now to where I can move that first pop out of, food without starving that population. Because we really need to get Meso off the ground as a colony. Ooh. Dude, you see what just happened?
Mm-hmm. 8 systems? Or 8 colonies?
No, actually, this is not what I was referring to. I'll tell you in a second. All right, so remember the Rex planet I was telling you should probably get southeast of Barkada?
Mm-hmm.
The Trilarians have it.
Yeah. That's okay. That's fine. They can have it.
So they now border both of us. Because the Rex system borders Meso.
But they're not really the threat. The threat's the Sakura. You know what I'm going to do, too, is I'm going to check and see... Man, these guys want... trying to get a non-aggression pack with somebody, and the Terrans are just not having it. Let me see if the Telarians will do it. I've had good relations with them for a long time.
They're next door neighbors. They should be able to...
They want an annual tribute of 122 credits and a flat payment of 500 to do it, which is just stupid.
What?
Yeah, it's just dumb.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Because what I was trying to do is get an non-aggression pack so I could see if maybe I could pay them to go to war with the Sakura.
Uh-huh.
Just to slow them down, but...
Right.
I'm not putting that much money into it. That's crazy.
No way.
So now we have two choices. Choice number one is we rapid expand anything that we can settle basically in our sphere of influence while building up military, or we focus on building up military and go to war as quickly as we can with the Sakura.
Yeah.
Those are really the only two options. Any thoughts on which way you want to go with that?
Hang on. Getting my fleet to combine here so I can take a look at... All right, so I have a fleet right now that has substantially better... Actually, I probably need to send this fleet to Dagon Prime next turn to get them to upgrade to that shield technology. I need to add that as well. But I have a fleet that could potentially take on the Sakura in use right now, and if I could hit the use system when their defenses are down, just to deprive them of that system, that could be a win in and of itself. Especially if I manage to get through to Minra as well. It might mean sacrificing some ships, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that I could surgically strike the Sakura while they don't have big ships nearby. But I think I'd have to do it soon, because I feel like pretty soon is when they will have more ships.
Yeah,
close.
Exactly.
Also have another colony ship 2 turns out from being completed, so that's something to look forward to. Let's see. Oh, nope, these ships are fully upgraded. But, hang on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't added the shield yet, so... What are you trying to do? I see. Okay, so it added the shield and removed a neutron blaster from my frigate. Going to do likewise to my destroyer, which lowers the attack power pretty substantially, unless I convert these and add another one. Add another 2, in fact. There we go. Actually, that didn't get much better.
What I'm going to do as soon as I've got some spies available, I'm going to do everything I can to destabilize the Sakura and get some other people to go to war with them.
Sounds good.
So since I have the money to carry the training and the maintenance of those, I'm gonna go pretty heavy on the spying stuff, because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, even if they get caught, okay. They get pissed at me, but they're gonna get pissed at us anyway, right?
Right.
Just figured I'd run that past you before I go starting some business.
No, it's good. I while you were doing that, I was working on my blueprints, and I just upgraded the defensive power since I got the shields added, but that, of course, reduced the room that I had for weapons. So, gonna need to get some better weapons pretty soon. as a general thing that's needed.
As a general thing that's needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you want Meso Prime, right?
Don't worry about it. You go ahead and do it.
Okay.
That's when I didn't think I had too many options over here, but I've still got stuff to just go ahead and take it.
Okay.
We don't need to split.
I'm not going to go for that first. I'm going to go for Iramora Prime next, which is next to Dagon. Because if I don't go for systems in that area now, it's just going to piss the soccer off more later.
Well, that's true enough.
I really wish I didn't have these low-gravity colonies, though. That's one of my main Achilles heels at the moment. Let me go ahead and buy this automated factory on Procyon. Save some turns. Yeah, colony ship is... How many jumps was it away? 9 turns away from Iramora Prime? So that's going to be useful. Because again, that colony is, I know you can see it now, but it's medium poor, but it's a desert world with room for 9 pop. So if I add that now, that's one of the better colonies I have. And it doesn't have a gravity problem, thank God.
You talking to me about gravity problems?
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't. State of the Galaxy, here we go. We're on episode 4 and we get the first report.
I skipped it.
You didn't even want to see it?
Well,
it's military power is Sakra. It took it away from me. It's Sakra, Trilarian, Terran.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nope, not one little bit. Alright, the Terran keep killing human scouts because they're jerks. Ah, the Antarans. This is the new factor. This is the new thing that we haven't had in past Extreme.
So the question is, where will they strike first? I'm hoping the Sakra. That's my fervent hope.
Oh yeah, the portal opened.
Where did it open?
Hang on. I'm listening to... It's so funny. When Dwight Schultz recorded his new lines for the Antaran stuff, he increased his pauses. It's really weird. Like the robotic pauses, like he takes forever to say his lines in the newer lines. It's weird. It's different from his earlier stuff. But anyway, I was listening to that. But it opened near the Sakra. So this whole runaway AI problem that we've been dealing with in all of our past Extreme Bromance series, totally different now. Because now whatever AI is running away with the game, the Antarans are going to give them crap. Which will help keep them off our back a little bit, hopefully. So, anyway, that's something to be excited about. I did get a new fleet leader, which is also, this fleet leader is going to give my Empire additional credits. Have you gotten a leader yet that gives you a credit bonus?
Percentage, not flat.
Yeah, it's a percentage bonus. But the best thing is, it's not a bonus to the net credits you're making. It's a bonus to the just the gross tax income that you're making. Mm-hmm. So it takes that base amount and gives it a percentage boost, which can be really huge once that leader has leveled up a bit. So I'm definitely going to hire that leader.
I've got a regular administrator that way.
Yep. And I'm actually going to put this leader on my space factory. Yep. The Antaran portal is actually... they're heading towards Serva 4, which is that's
good.
Yeah, that's their one of their largest colonies. It's a 10 pop colony. Actually, it might be their biggest colony. Period. Hang on. Oh, please tell me. Okay, Slaw Prime is 11 population, but it's their second biggest colony, and they're about to get hit by the Antarans.
Stupid pirates.
Just had a couple of colonies grow. That's a welcome sign.
By the way, the research lab does still give you +2 research, even if it's on one of the ruins.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for clarifying that.
So it's not worthless, which is good. Oh, get my first spy. It's exciting.
Yeah, I haven't quite gotten that going yet. Seeing as how I can spy on the entire galaxy, pretty much. Definitely doing more building purchasing than I do in lower difficulty. I know I said this already a couple episodes back, but I mean, that's definitely a thing right now. Just to make sure that, you know, I can have a factory or a hydroponics farm or biospheres done in 1 turn instead of 8 or 9. Hopefully will be helpful in the long run. Should be. The Antarans are 1 turn away from Serba. Right now, Serba has 10 pop. We're going to have to see what they do. How big is the Antaran fleet? Okay, it's 2 destroyers, a battleship, and 2 frigates. So I would like to think there's a lot of biobombs on there. How much have you dealt with the Antarans? I know you mentioned you haven't played the Antares DLC that much.
In this version of the game, I haven't really messed with them. I mean, I've fought them, but I haven't gone to the pocket dimension. I know that you do the research at the ruins. I think it's 3 or might be 4, but then you get access to the tech then that allows you to go to the pocket dimension, right? Or is it an in-game tech?
Yep.
Which is it?
you are right. I'm looking at the Antaran's victory. We talked about this earlier. You have to research at least 3 Antaran ruins and build a special colony structure, which is the portal.
Discover okay. Destroy them, okay. Enabled after race researches 3 Antaran ruins and build special colony structure. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, the reason I ask how much you've dealt with them is, of course, the Antaran fleets, they use biobombs. So they don't destroy colony structures, but they destroy colony population. That's the way they roll. And also, the best thing is the Sakra's largest fleet is currently at Serva 4. So they could...
The Terrans just got hit hard by something. In 1 turn, they lost a big chunk of their fleet.
I don't know what it... You know,
they're not currently at war. Maybe they were in the path on the way.
Dude, I bet you they tried to do something against the Guardian.
Well, maybe.
Or, no, there's a space dragon as well that they might have tried to tangle with and failed. There's a couple of things in the area they're expanding into that they could have mistakenly challenged.
Well, whatever they did, they paid for it. Route of the Century.
Nice. All right, so Serva 4 still has 10 population. Interesting. And now the ships appear to be completely gone.
So they do a raid and then they leave. They go back to the pocket dimension, I guess.
No, this looks interesting. The portal is gone. The portal should stay open until the ships return. It takes them just as long to return as it took them to get to the planet they're attacking. So what this implies to me is that they annihilated each other. Which doesn't make any sense. The Antarans had a battleship, so that's weird. Maybe it's just because it looks different to when the Antarans attack the AI, because typically the player can't see that, but because I'm Elerian, I can see it, and so I'm seeing kind of the imperfections of the design. That's what I'm inclined to think, but who knows?
I'm doing electronics research now, by the way.
Okay.
Just to get through it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still on private funding. 13 of 15 command points used, so I can't do too much more militarily until we get that first command point research under our belt.
You're what again?
I am 13 of 15 command points.
You're almost capped, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and build another colony ship, though. I'm going to try and get as many colonies as I can in these systems that I have exclusive access to. Ah, the Terrans are going after the Trilarians now. The Terrans might actually try and conquer the Trilarians. If that happens, you're going to be in trouble, my friend.
If what?
If the Terrans conquer the Trilarians.
Yeah, it could be problematic.
They have a fleet on the border, a pretty substantial fleet on the border of the Trilarian systems. The Trilarians do not have a fleet that can stand up to them. No, they don't. Their fleet is in Rex, which is several jumps away. So, I mean, 2 jumps literally, but then more than that many moves. So yeah, next episode should be pretty interesting seeing how that happens. We are at the 26-minute mark, so are you ready to go ahead and cut this one here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in Mystics and Merchants air daily at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome.
Thanks so much for watching, folks. Until next time, he's Hadrian, I'm Mal, and we will see you later.